These are just signs. If someone have them, insha'Allah ta'ala, we hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with him or her. The first sign, the ulama said, if you want to know your status with Allah, look what Allah made you busy with. So if I want to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with me, then let's check what am I busy with during the day. Now, for example, I am recording a talk to bring the people close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At the same time, I'm sure there are people recording something that will take the people away from Allah azza wa jal. That's a good sign that whatever I'm doing right now is something good, that Allah is keeping me busy with something good. Similarly, you have found this video and you clicked on it to see if Allah is pleased with you or not. Right? So you are also busy with something that is beneficial, and that's a good sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with you. And the sign, if you want to summarize this, when Allah make it easy for you to perform the ibadat, that's a major sign that Allah is pleased with you. Another sign that Allah is pleased with us, to ask ourselves, am I pleased with Allah? In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. Allah is pleased with them and they are pleased with Allah. I'll give you an example. Let's assume that you are a car salesman. You have your own showroom and you sell cars for a living. How do you feel when you sell 20 cars a week and when you sell no cars a week? If the acceptance is the same, that means you are pleased with the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you are upset and you start cursing and complaining why there was no sales and you were happy when there was sales, that means you're not pleased with Allah's decree. So when we are happy with the hardship, the same way we are happy with the blessing, that means we are pleased with whatever Allah decreed. Third sign to know if Allah is pleased with us, check your relationship with your parents. I'm talking about a righteous father and a righteous mother that fear Allah azza wa jal. Are they pleased with you? If they are, that's a great sign that Allah is pleased with you. Why? What's the evidence? قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رضا الرب في رضا الوالد وسخط الرب في سخط الوالد. The pleasure of Allah Azza wa Jal is by the pleasure of the father and the mother. And the anger of Allah Azza wa Jal is by the anger of the father or the mother. Also, make dua that Allah is pleased with your parent, with your children, and you also be pleased with your children. The fourth and the last sign to know if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pleased with us is to check how people treat us in this dunya. If the people love you, if the people respect you, if the people honor you all the time and you're a righteous person, that's a sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you and Allah is pleased with you. The hadith is in Bukhari. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us when Allah loves someone, He informs Jibreel, Ya Jibreel, I love so and so, so love him. So Jibreel will love him. And Jibreel will notify all the inhabitants of the heaven that Allah loves so and so, so love him. So all the angels will love that person. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, acceptance will be put, He will find acceptance on earth. It means that the people will love Him and they are pleased with Him and their hearts are inclined towards Him. Subhanallah.